Hello, everybody. I am Gabriella the Tiger Stevia Allen, and here is another episode of Deck of the Week. So this is a Zeus tech that was sent in by Clonix, who we've actually got to see a bit of Clonix in tournament play recently. Really established player, and he called it Easy Ranked Climb Zeus. And this deck includes 2 Arachne, 2 Divine Intervention, 2 Judgment, 2 Nemesis, 2 Apollo, 2 Scylla, 2 Shock and Awe, 2 Deicide, 1 Poisonous Hydra, 2 Thanatos, 1 Divine Vengeance, 2 Athena, 2 Artemis, and 1 Fire Giant. The point of this is he said he wanted something to hold its own against the early plays that a lot of the decks are making now, as well as still have something for the late game. As you know, when OB32 went into place, Zeus especially skyrocketed in popularity. Now let's go give him a turn of our own. It's going to be a Zeus mirror. Oh boy. All right. I actually don't really care about starting with Nemesis early. I actually don't really want any of this. We're gonna replace everything. What do we get? We get a Divine Intervention, Nemesis, Artemis, and Judgment. We'll see what he puts down. Because we could even just Judgment an Arachne or something if we really wanted to. He puts down a Naked Nemesis. That's fine. I'm just going to Divine Intervention since he put that in the back anyway. And I'm okay with just getting some draw. I hope he moves her forward and then we can just Scylla next time. I'm sure that's why he didn't put her forward, because was worried that I would just pop in with Scylla. You lose some value by keeping her back there. She's just a 2-1. Nemesis, the value's in the war cry. So if you have to put her down naked, then you lose a lot. What you gonna do? Yes, bring her forward. Yes, please. But don't buff her up. Please don't. Don't buff her. Don't you dare buff her. Don't. Yeah. There we go. Scylla. Let's attack her. Bring it to 4-2. I could have placed aggressively, but I got scared, so. You just skipped his turn? Okay. Then we will draw again. Let's do this, and we'll put Arachne in the back. So we didn't get the Scylla buffed up value, and I think that's what he was figuring. He's like, you don't get to hit with the 4 damage anyway. I didn't really want to aggress with the 1-2. I still leave her vulnerable, but is he about to Judgment my Artemis? He's about to Deicide my Scylla. Scylla already got a little value, so I'm kind of okay with that. We're on 5 mana. Nothing for us to half the health of. We could just Apollo and buff up. Because we could also Poisonous Hydra, but I kind of just like Apolloing and buffing. He just used a Deicide as well. So let's do that. And we'll move Arachne over here. He might have a Scylla of his own, so that's why I'm kind of iffy about the Spiderlings in range. But I'm hoping he doesn't. Eventually, you can't keep playing back because of 1 card. His second Deicide onto my Arachne. I'm totally okay with that, man. I got 2 Spiderlings. I have another Arachne in hand. Now you have no Deicide? I'm fine. Judgment. But he didn't get the 4 damage Judgment, so he's not having a great game. Like, in all honesty, he's really not. So we might just Poisonous Hydra. I think he'll be able to play the Poisonous, I'm sure. I want to put this out of Athena range. And I don't want that to get hit by Athena either. Hit. No more hits for you. And that will be it for us. This game is kind of going fairly quickly. Yeah, you play the Poisonous card. That means that we're guaranteed to not see an Athena or something anyway. What's he gonna play? I'm just getting so much more board development than him. This is what we're talking about with Zeus, where Zeus is strong right now, but Zeus is dependent upon making sure you get the early draws you need to and the late draws you need to. So if you're not getting the Artemis, you're not getting those cards you need, then it's really hard for you to come through and develop your board. He put down a Naked Nemesis that just got answered. And now, cool, he's gonna try and slow the game because he's running Hades, but like, I can kill Hades. He's hoping that I'll trade this in. Is there a way for me to not trade? Because I was going to say I could run a spider lane. I might actually use my mana potion just for this. Even though it's like the whole reason I'm having to use my mana potion is because of his Hades. I think it's worth the damage I'm going to get on board, the amount of clear I'm going to get without having to put my Apollo into too crazy territory. I do risk Athena coming down and smacking onto any of these, but like, look at this damage I get. Holy crap. When he has nothing to play and we've had everything to play. Every time you remove something of mine with a deicide or whatever, I had already gotten value too, so that's cool by me. And another judgment at only 2 value. What do you really got, man? What do you got? Athena. He says, good game, and concedes, and boom. So that game was a little, maybe not necessarily the best representation because the opponent was getting so blasted, but just shows that when you get what you need to in this deck, then it's pretty much GG. I got the Scylla that got an early hit. I got the Arachne. I even had a backup Arachne. My draws were getting me what I needed to. My Apollo stuck around and got buffed up, and everything was just going into place where I can see why this is a well-rounded deck for anyone that's trying to climb and ladder, that wants to have something that's going to generally combat most things. Because the thing about ladders, you can't tech against everything because you don't know what you're going to go against, but you can at the very least try and make it rounded enough where it can take care of most scenarios. And doing well on ladder isn't about winning every single game, it's about winning the majority of your games, because winning every game is pretty much impossible. So that being said, thank you to Clonix for sending in this Zeus Easy Climb deck. Much love to you for that. Of course, anyone that wants to can send in decks to be featured in Deck of the Week. If you got something unique, something you want to show off to the community, just do that. All you have to do is contact me through any of my contact information, Twitter, Discord, email, Twitch, wherever it may be. And send me your deck and a little bit of an explanation as to your motivation behind it. And then I got you from there. So that's it for this episode. And until next time, everybody, stay cool. See you then.